Hey guys, and welcome back for today's college football pick video play, heading into Thursday's action for November 7, 2019. In this one, going to be talking about this contest here between the Temple Owls and the USF Bulls. Give our lean on where we see the better value against the spread. The road team, the Owls, coming in as very slight favorites, giving about 2 points. Now, the Temple Owls on the season currently standing 5-3 overall. And actually, Temple was in a really good spot just a few weeks ago when they were at 5-1 and coming off of that really nice home victory against ranked Memphis Tigers. But since then, the Owls, they've continued this really tough stretch of the schedule that they've been going through, losing at SMU and then in their last outing at home against UCF. In both of those defeats coming in convincing fashion. And that's also had a big effect in terms of the numbers overall statistically for Temple. Right now, they're sitting at about averaging 28 points per game while giving up almost the exact same number. But again, like I said, these numbers have been skewed quite a bit with these convincing defeats that the Owls have taken to the hands of SMU as well as UCF. So this is a good opportunity for Temple to try to bounce back. They're going on the road, taking on a USF squad that right now is standing 4-4. In their last outing, the Bulls taking care of business against what has been one of the lower tier squads in the AAC, beating East Carolina, who's 0-5 in conference play by a final of 45-20. And that was on the heels of a really disappointing performance for the Bulls, where they were absolutely blown out at Navy by a final of 3-35. And then also similar opponent earlier in the campaign, the Bulls at home losing to SMU by a convincing margin. And we can actually see the Bulls, they played a Power 5 opponent on the road against Georgia Tech, losing that one by a final of 10-14. The Owls also played against Georgia Tech. That one was a home game, and the Temple Owls actually won that one by a convincing margin, a final of 24-2, a really strong defensive showing there from Temple in that particular win. So Temple, in terms of their overall numbers, actually pretty comparable to South Florida, who's averaging right around 30 points per game, giving up around 28. But again, like I said, with their recent defeats, it's really skewed quite away from the Owls in terms of where they were at prior to heading into that situation. Also, South Florida continuing to play without their starting quarterback, which is a knock to them, but they do get the home field advantage. Even with all that being the case, we feel like Temple, this is a great opportunity for them to bounce back. Not all that long ago, this was a team that was 5-1 overall, coming off of a really great win over Memphis. Since then, the schedule has gotten to them, I think, more so than the actual level and talent of where this Temple squad is. We feel like the Temple Owls are in a better place to go on and pick up this victory on the road against USF. So we're going to side with Temple, giving those 2 points as the better value bet. If you agree, give the video a thumbs up. Disagree, give it a thumbs down. And you can check out all of our college football picks over at stumpthespread.com, which is linked down in the video description.